Hello, everybody, and good day to you all. Today I am talking about Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, season number 2, episode number 9, Marching Out the Zombies. In this episode here, we have a lot of things happening, but nothing really happened, really. Not really. I mean, nothing really happened in this thing that really progressed the story none. We already saw last time. It just continued from that. Ichigo finding out that his best friend, who he trusted all his life, who he fought aside him, plenty of battles with, Uryu is on the wrong side of the law. He turns to the dark side because he's a Quincy. And Quincy, even though Ichigo was said about this, he was a little mad. He was not feeling that, but he understands the situation. He said, I get it. He's the Quincy. Uryu has always been said he's the Quincy for the longest period of time. Anytime he fought a Soul Reaper, he always been representing the Quincy's and blah 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 blah. He always talk about how he hates Soul Reapers. He pretty much has been telling us who he is this whole entire time. But at the same time, he's my friend. I know him. We go to school together. We fought alongside together. We've been through battle together. I trust him with my life. And to see him shoot at me like that, like wow. No. But it's cool to see Orihime and her and everything. And then also Chad, he's there too with his cool outfit on as well too. They didn't even do much this episode. I mean, Orihime put up a shield, and she also showed off she has some other talents. And then not much happened there. But the interesting thing though about the whole interaction between Ichigo and Uryu is the fact that he never looks at Ichigo. He looked at him one time to shoot at him, which I don't think he was. He wasn't even trying to hurt Ichigo at that time. He wasn't even trying to hurt Ichigo. He just let him know I'm on their side. I'm here. And he went. And the thing is though, after that, he never looked at Ichigo again. He turned his back. He tried to ignore Ichigo screaming at his name, and you can tell it hurts him. You can tell he knows he's on the wrong side. You can tell he's messed up, but he has this sense of I gotta represent the Quincy's thing inside of him so badly. The thing is though, I don't know why he's even loyal to the Quincy so much. It makes no sense to me. Yes, I know he is the Quincy, but is he a Quincy? Because here's the thing. Yes, he has the powers of a Quincy and all that stuff as well too. And he taught by his grandfather in the Quincy ways. Even his father helped him out when he lost Quincy's abilities. Helped him out. But he's not really a Quincy because he never associated with any other Quincy's other than his grandfather. He never fought alongside any Quincy's against the Soul Reapers. Most of the time when he's fighting alongside the Soul Reapers. Most of the time he's friends with Soul Reapers. Ichigo, even though Ichigo is half Quincy too, so it's kind of like going either way. But you got Ichigo. I mean, you got Renji. You got I'm blanking on her name right now. But anyway, her, and then other Soul Reapers know who he is. They don't want to kill him when they see him. I mean, other than the crazy wacky scientist dude on the Soul Reaper side, he's the only one who wanted to experiment on him. Everybody else was pretty much cool with him. They know he's the Quincy. No one bats an eye. Even some of the Quincy's are like this. Why are you here? I don't know you. And then the grand Yahoha picked you to be his right hand man. To pick you to be the one to succeed him. Why you? Even I'm like this. Why him? I mean, is it the fact that he's the most dedicated? I don't know. I guess is he the most dedicated? Because he didn't fight in the battle alongside the Quincy's. Nope. He wasn't there. He wasn't even born. And before he knew, all the Quincy's were dead. Even his father don't barely want to be a Quincy. He's a Quincy. And I'm still trying to figure out just how powerful he is. Because he's the one who trained Ashita to get to where he is. Where were you to get right? So, like, why is he so loyal to people who he never met before? Ever. In his life. It's so weird. The dedication, the time and effort, the proving that he's the Quincy and blah 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 blah, holding on to maybe that's probably what it is. Maybe that's probably why. Or it could be this. Maybe Yahuwah picked him to get at Ichigo. Maybe he just wanted Ichigo. And he can't get Ichigo on his side, so he went for his best friend. And Ichigo is half Quincy, so he can pretty much go either way. Matter of fact, Ichigo could go a lot of different ways. I mean, he's the Soul Reaper, he's the Quincy, he's also a freaking Hollow. I mean, he's a lot of things. So he could be on anybody's side, really. And he could be on anybody's side. But seeing like who are you? Just so steadfast like this. It's so interesting to me. But this episode right here, a little bit lighter in tone, a little bit. It has some little skirmishes here and there, but it kind of amped up the comedic tone to it a little bit more because you had Kisaku and no, I mean Ikaku and I can't think. I guess I can barely say his name. And them two talking to the girl who can't be cut, the other Quincy who can't be cut, and she's trying to bait them and trying to bait him into cutting her, so their blood can come on her, so you can pretty much make her do her, pretty much turn into like her like her little slaves as well. And see, she's in the debate that also you kind of Renji calling the other Quincy guy a chicken head, and seeing them have them going back and forth between one another, and even the crazy scientist guy first of all, I gotta say right now, I'm not good with names. I'm really not. I don't remember anybody's names from the show, even though I've been watching the show since the beginning. I don't know why I can't retain them. And then when I got them written down, but I don't even know how to say them. So it's so sad. It's sad. I always trip up on names on the show. So just bear with me. But you got the crazy scientist guy. He got some crazy statements to the other Quincy. And they're not really fighting. They're just like trying to prove that one's better than the other because she got her zombies, and then he said, "Well, you got zombies, but I got zombies too." With your Iran cards, which I brought back today. But the interesting part about them is they still kept their personalities, and they still want to do it. They still want to fight certain people they want to fight. Like you got the Spanish guy who wanted to go back at the Ichigo trying to get his second get his revenge. You had the yo-yo girl who wanted to get back Uryu because of what he did to her and stuff as well too. So they still got their personalities. Even that one who thinks he's really pretty, who's making fun of the other pretty so river guy, about how fugly he is, which makes no sense at all. So it kind of the tone of it leaning more to a comedic style. I didn't mind. I kind of brings a little life to the party because it's been kind of dark and grimy for a long time. We see so many people that just die left and right, and even when certain people win, they still die. Like, oh my god! I mean, and then the twist in the end of the episode was shocking, which I did not see coming. And this is going to be a spoiler right here. You got Toshiro, he's a zombie working for the under control of that Quincy, which I just now we saw him go down. I just never saw what happened to him afterwards. It just kind of went away to something else. So I always thought he just got I didn't think he was dead. I thought they probably just got him or something, trying to get him healed, something like that. But now seeing him being on control of this Quincy, it's like just like whoa! I did not see that coming at all. I'm looking forward to see how that's going to go down. Would he be able to use all of his abilities? Because the thing is, though, most of her zombies seem like kind of mindless and kind of stupid. They just attack. The only one that seems like somewhat in control of herself, somewhat, is the girl she had with her, and she seemed like she made her like sort of like almost like in a way like a drug addict, where she was like fiending for certain things she wanted to do to make her feel better. It was very very interesting. I'm not exactly sure what she wanted from her. Like, was it blood or something else altogether? I don't know. So even the cut Quincy girl, her interaction with the pretty eyelash soap people, their interaction was kind of funny too. Like him calling her a man. In the comment he said on her was like very like this. Oh my gosh, dude! Like wow. Okay. But overall, I still had fun watching it, even though it didn't really propel the story at all. But it did like open up some doors and some other things as well too. Because you got Yorichi, she's back. She's part of the picture now. I'm happy to see her back as part of the thing. I like Yorichi. She's one of my favorite characters, and now seeing her part of the things because she had her little mission going on with Urahara. They had their little thing going on. They're trying to their way to pretty much battle the Quincy's as well. So. Things are happening, but nothing really happened so much in this episode right here to really propel the story. Mostly like just setting things up to see how things go down. Because now we got all the people in place now that the scientist, the crazy scientist guy, and the zombie girl. They show their pieces and they show their pieces. Now we're gonna see. Now we finally gonna see a fight right now. Because right now they did tussle a little bit. Even the pretty Rancor shows his pink Cyril, which I thought was kind of comical as well. So, but nothing, like I said, little skirmishes, but nothing really truly went down. But other than that, I still had fun watching it. Good to see the whole crew with Ichigo or Orihime and Chad back together again as well. So good to see Orihime, I mean Yoruichi seeing her back into the picture as well, being part of the party. Because I've been waiting for to see her for a long period of time. Ever since everything started going down, I kept thinking to myself, where is Yoruichi? Like, where is she at? What is she doing? What's going on with her? And so now we find out what happened, what she's doing, and now that she's here, I'm looking forward to see what she's going to bring to the table. Is she going to fight it all either? I always wonder about Yuri. Does she have a Zanpakuto? Toe? Cause I've never seen her use one. Now she taught she helped Ichigo with his training so he could get his Bankai. I always wonder, I wonder what her Bankai is, because what is her Zanpakuto? Toe? What is it? If she has one or not? Because I always see her just use her hands. So I always wonder about that. Because she was part of the Soul Society. She one of the elite clans. So, and then she just left to do her own thing. Did she ever have a jump out though? Because she's highly trained. She know how to fight. She knows the techniques as well too. She can hold it down. So I wonder about that. But other than that, like I said, enjoyed the episode. Had a lot of fun watching it. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode of Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully you watch it, you enjoy, have fun watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. And click on the links below. If you want to check out follow me on my other social media. You want to follow me there? I really do appreciate that. Also to my stores where I sell things, my shirts and socks, everything else and whatnot. And like I always say, in my dreams in real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.